Hi children, it's Miss Mazzullo. Today I bring you a new book. It's by the same author that wrote The Very Hungry Caterpillar. The name of this book is called The Grouchy Ladybug. Now the Grouchy Ladybug has a look at a scowl on his face. Does he look happy to you? He doesn't look too happy to me. The Grouchy Ladybug looks very cranky and grouchy. He has antennas. He's got spots on him. And he's an insect. Let's see what happens in the story with the Grouchy Ladybug. Now remember, Eric Carle we love, he uses a lot of beautiful, colorful illustrations. So make sure you're looking at the pictures as Miss Mazzullo is reading the book. The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. Now, before I read the story, I want to tell you a word, and the word is aphids. Aphids are tiny little insects that grouchy ladybugs love to eat. And even ladybugs that are not grouchy. That's what they eat in the world. Now also as I'm reading this book is going to be, something's going to be happening. We're going to be talking about time. We're going to be talking about size. So this might be a story that you want to hear over and over again. So maybe you need to watch this video a couple of times. So I'm going to start the book. It was night, and some fireflies danced around the moon. When was it? Day or night? It was night. At 5 o'clock in the morning, here we go, 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in to the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. Remember, the aphids are tiny little insects that the ladybugs like to eat. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast, too. Remember, this is 5 o'clock. Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Go away, said the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. We can share them, suggested the friendly ladybug. No, they're mine, they're all mine, screamed the grouchy ladybug. Or do you want to fight me for them? And here's the friendly ladybug going up and saying, good morning. And the grouchy ladybug saying, go away. Well, the friendly ladybug said, if you insist, if you would like to fight. And he looked the grouchy ladybug right in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looks less sure of himself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, said the grouchy ladybug. Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger, said the nice ladybug. I'll do that, screeched the grouchy ladybug. I'll show you, and it puffed itself up and flew away. Was that very nice of the grouchy ladybug that he didn't want to share? Well, remember it was 5 o'clock. What comes after 5 o'clock? You're right, 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug met a yellow jacket. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing a stinger on its back. The grouchy ladybug goes, oh, you're not big enough, and flew off. Now look at this picture. Who's bigger? The ladybug or the yellow jacket? Who's bigger? We know that the yellow jacket's bigger. Do you think the grouchy ladybug wants to fight? He's not being nice, but he keeps leaving, right? He keeps flying away. Now, if you insist, the other animals are saying to him, you know what? If you want to fight, we'll do it. But the ladybug, we don't think really wants to do it. So 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug met the yellow jacket. What comes next? What time? 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. Here's the beetle, and here's the ladybug. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, that means if you want to. Opening its large jaws, it's getting ready to fight that grouchy ladybug. Oh, said the grouchy ladybug. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Okay, it is 7 o'clock. What comes next? 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Say it with me. What is the grouchy ladybug going to say? Want to fight? The praying mantis said, if you insist. Reaching out with its long front legs. What did the grouchy ladybug say? Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Now I want you all to think, what's happening to the animals? Are the animals getting bigger or smaller? Okay, it was 8 o'clock. What's coming next? 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. Look at the size of the ladybug. Look at the size of the sparrow. Okay, say it with me. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight? If you insist, said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. The grouchy ladybug said, oh, you're not big enough, and flew off. It's 9 o'clock. What comes next? 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug saw a lobster. What's it gonna say? Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the lobster, stretching its claws. What did the grouchy ladybug say? Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. And look at this. This lobster is so much bigger than that ladybug. Okay, that happened at 10 o'clock. What comes next? At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. Let's do it together. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the skunk, as he started to lift his tail. You know what's going to happen now. The grouchy ladybug goes, oh, you're not big enough, and flew off. Now the next animal, is it going to be bigger or smaller than the skunk? Of course it's going to be bigger than the skunk. So the skunk came at 10 o'clock. What time is it going to be next, the next hour? It's going to be 11 o'clock. At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. You know what a boa constrictor is. It's a snake. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? And the boa constrictor went, if you insist, said the snake, right after lunch. You're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Now, does the grouchy ladybug want to have a fight? Do you think he knows how to make friends? Okay, remember, when the grouchy ladybug met the boa constrictor, it was 12 noon. That means the afternoon at 12 o'clock, because there's a 12 o'clock at night, midnight when you're sleeping, but this was at 12 noon. Okay, so what's going to happen after 12? We're going to go to 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. Kind of looks like a dog. A hyena. What do you think the grouchy ladybug's going to say? Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? Well, the hyena went, What do you think that hyena wants to do? Do you think he wants to eat that ladybug? Would you like to fight? Said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. The grouchy ladybug said, oh, you're not big enough, and flew off. It looks like he's getting smaller. But the ladybug is not getting smaller. The animals are getting bigger. So this is at 1 o'clock. What comes next? At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? The gorilla went, yes, if you insist. The grouchy ladybug goes, oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. This was at 2 o'clock. Next comes 3 o'clock. Now, this is getting hard to see because the animals are getting so big and they're taking over both pages. And I bet it's going to be hard to see where the ladybug is. Well, guess what? The ladybug is all the way down there, next to the rhinoceros. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? The rhinoceros lowered its horn. It's getting ready to do what? Guess what the ladybug said? Oh, you're not big enough, and flew off. This is 3 o'clock. What's gonna come next? At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. And look at the size of this elephant. And this ladybug is all the way over near the trunk. So at 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. Hey, you! Now, meanwhile, do you think these animals can even hear the Grouchy Ladybug? Where's the ears? They're all the way back there. Hey, you, said the Grouchy Ladybug. Want to fight? The elephant said, if you insist. And it raised its trunk and it showed its big tusks. Oh, you are not big enough, said the Grouchy Ladybug, and flew off. Is this Grouchy Ladybug, isn't he ridiculous? He's so silly. 4 o'clock, what comes next? At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. Hey, you, said the Grouchy Ladybug, want to fight? But the whale did not answer at all. Why do you think the whale didn't answer? Here's the Grouchy Ladybug. Here's the whale. Here's the blowhole. Why would the whale not answer? You're right. It can't answer because it can't hear with the ladybug. It doesn't even know that the ladybug is there. But the whale did not answer at all. You're not big enough, said the Grouchy Ladybug, and he flew off. But look what happened. As he's flying, the whale, and actually a blue whale, it's the biggest animal in the ocean. But as it's flying, guess what? Let's see how long it's going to take. At 5:15, the Grouchy Ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, hey, you want to fight? But guess what? It didn't get an answer. So it kept flying. Look how long. Look how long that whale is. At 5:30, the Grouchy Ladybug is talking to the whale's fin. Hey, you, do you want to fight? But it got no answer. So it kept on flying. And where, of course, where is the whale? The whale is in the ocean. At 5:45, look at this. Now we're at the end of the whale's body. At 5:45, the Grouchy Ladybug said to the whale's tail, hey, you want to fight? And the whale's tail gave the Grouchy Ladybug such a slap. Look, here's the Grouchy Ladybug. You can barely see it. And again, the whale can't hear the Grouchy Ladybug. It gave it a flip that knocked the Grouchy Ladybug. It flew across the sea. It flew across the land. It went through the clouds. And at 6 o'clock, the Grouchy Ladybug arrived right back where it started at the beginning of the book. At the beginning of the book, do you remember where it was? It was on the leaf. It ended up right back. Oh. And here is the friendly ladybug. The friendly ladybugs, oh, here you were again. You're back. You coming back to share? You must be hungry. There's still some aphids left on the leaf. You can have them for dinner. The grouchy ladybug was so tired. He goes, "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. "Thank you so much for sharing." The friendly ladybug goes, "You're welcome. I wanted to share from the beginning." Soon all the aphids, little insects, were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf, "for eating the insects off of me." "You're welcome," said both ladybugs. And both ladybugs stayed on the leaf together and fell asleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out at night, and they decided to dance around the moon. So children, why do you think the grouchy ladybug changed at the end of the story? First, he didn't want to share, but then he did. Was he still grouchy at the end? Let me know what you think of the book. Draw a picture about it. Maybe write about it. I really think this is one of my favorite books. So Miss Missoula is sending you all love. I miss you all. Have a great week. Take care.